Welcome to Central Hardin High School. We're here in Cecilia, Kentucky, ready for District 17 basketball action. I'm Paul Gray for Hardin County Education Community Television. The home team, the Lady Bruins of Central Hardin, welcoming in the Lady Panthers of Elizabethtown. We've got a great district matchup here for you tonight. In fact, I said this about a week ago when we were at North Hardin for the North Hardin Elizabethtown game, when North Hardin was right there, just one game behind the Lady Panthers. And the Lady Panthers were able to pull off a big victory in that ball game. That was a big win to give them the advantage in district play. But then directly after that last week, the Lady Trojans came here to Central Hardin. Lady Bruins were able to win that ball game. And now the Lady Bruins are the second rated team in this district. So it's a big clash tonight, big matchup. The Lady Panthers could lose this one and win out and still be the number one seed. So the Lady Bruins are going to have to win tonight and get help to get that number one seed over the Lady Panthers. The Lady Panthers right now are hot. This is a team that is looking really strong. Early in the season, we didn't know how this would all shake out. We just knew that we had a very balanced district of four teams that were capable of winning on any given night. John Hardin's played some good basketball this year along with North Hardin, and so it's a very balanced district. But in this first part of the season, the Lady Panthers have come out of that group and stepped forward as the favorites to win this district, both regular season and you've got to give them the nod to have a good opportunity to win in the postseason. Right now, they come in with an 11-4 record, the Lady Panthers, so they've had a really good first half of the season. They are 4-0 in district. That's the big number tonight, is their district performances. 4-0 in district, again, over Central Hardin and John Hardin as well. Etown is right now on a 6-game winning streak, ranked 4th in the region, actually. When you look on the Ryherd's website in the RPI power rankings, they are ranked 4th in the region behind Bardstown, Bethlehem, Taylor County, and Greene County. What's interesting about that, those power ratings take into account strength of schedule and wins and losses. However, they don't take into account head-to-head, and the team right in front of the Lady Panthers, Greene County, is a team that the Lady Panthers beat in head-to-head action. So it would be easy to say that this Lady Panther squad right now is the third-rated team in the region as well, as well as being the top team district-wise with an undefeated, unblemished 4-0 record. In fact, this starts their second trip through the district. At 4-0, they played everybody one time, and so they are starting their second trip through the district. In fact, they're going to be playing a number of district games. 4 of the next 5 of their games are district, including tonight. So in the next week and a half or so, the district seedings will be determined, even though there'll be a week and a half or 2 left still in the season. A couple weeks, in fact, 2.5 to 3 weeks left in the season still at that point, regular season-wise. But their district action is all in the next week and a half. So we'll have a great idea of how everything will shake out here in the next week or so. Tonight will go a long way towards determining that. On the Lady Bruins side, the home team tonight, right now Central Hardin is 3-2 in district play. That puts them in the second position right now. They have losses to Etown and North Hardin, which they then, again, recently avenged that loss to North Hardin. They lost at North Hardin 44-40 and then won by 4 here last week against North Hardin. So they were 1-1 against North Hardin, but certainly, again, with the 3-2 record, they've got wins over John Hardin, Fort Knox, and North Hardin. That was a 5-point win, actually, here at home, 40-35 a week ago. Central Hardin is another team that's kind of hot right now. Again, we said that the Lady Panthers are 6-0, a 6-game win streak. The Lady Bruins are 7-1 over their last 8 ball games right now. They have an 11-6 record. So Coach Glenn Peterson has his Lady Bruins playing really well. And so their lone loss, I did want to point out, their lone loss in that 7-1 stretch was a 6-point loss to a really good Brett County team. Brett County is 14-3 and the top-rated team in their region. They hold a big win over Meade County, who's one of the top 3 rated teams in that region as well, and their biggest district rival. So Brett County, a good opponent, and this Lady Bruin team nip and tuck with them all the way. I do see right now that Gracie Blair looks like she's out of the lineup tonight. Talk more about both of the several of the stars for these teams in just a moment. On the Lady Panther side, they shoot the ball a little better. Some interesting stats here: 43% from the field, 31% from three-point range. The Lady Bruins, 37% from the field, so 6 percentage points less from the field. 25% from three-point range. Have not shot the ball great from three-point range, Lady Bruins. They need to make shots. That has always been their issue. Can they score the ball? They can defend, they can rebound, but can they score the basketball? Now, I will say, for a team that doesn't shoot it great from the perimeter, is something you don't normally see with that. They are a really good free throw shooting team. Central Hardin, 68% from the free throw line as a team. Etown, 60% from the free throw line. So those numbers don't seem to fit. Again, usually good perimeter shooting teams also then are good free throw shooting teams, and not really working out exactly that way for the Lady Bruins. Did want to point out a couple of other key ideas here before we talk about a couple of stars here. We're just a few minutes from tip-off in the district. So again, Central Hardin 3-2. John Hardin is 2-2. Next week we will carry a game on, I believe, next Friday between Central Hardin and John Hardin. Another big district matchup. But again, Central Hardin took the first matchup. North Hardin is 3-3 in the district, so only 2 more games in district play for the Lady Trojans. They're 5-12 overall. John Hardin 12-8 overall. And so, again, very even. 3-3, 2-2, 3-2. The only team that has separated themselves is this Lady Panther squad. One of the big reasons that they've done that is Malia Courtney. Malia Courtney averaging 21 points per game. I was looking on some of the state statistical sites today, and Malia Courtney, I believe, is maybe 21st or 22nd in the state in scoring average. I may be forgetting. That may not be the right number, but it's close. Somewhere that I did not mark that one down, but somewhere in that range. Juliana Stith was just down the list a little bit. She averages 18 a game, almost 18 a game, and she was somewhere like 33rd. They go up to 50 scores, and she was somewhere around 33rd in the state in scoring. So a couple of prolific scorers going to be on the floor tonight. They'll do a lot of the ball handling, a lot of taking care of the basketball. Another fun fact for the Lady Bruins, they have the number 6 rebounder in the state of Kentucky. Caitlin Huggins is averaging 13 rebounds a game to go along with 9 points, so she is productive in a lot of ways. But again, number 6 right now, 13.1 rebounds per game in the state of Kentucky. Pretty impressive season she's putting together. The junior post player is really making a difference for this Lady Bruins squad, especially in this last stretch where they're 7-1. So Juliana Stith, Caitlin Huggins, you've got a couple of big-time shooters. I was looking at the seniors as they were out for the pregame instructions, and Sam Nelson, Hattie Duckworth. One of the things that's different about these two teams, who are probably the top 2 teams in the district, is they've got a few more seniors than the other squads that play. Certainly Mabry Cochran, Emerson Gregory, Harper Gregory, Kristen Ritchie. Having 4 seniors in your top 6 or 7 players in your rotation really does help. Older players, more experienced players, more mature players, it really does make a difference. So both these teams will feature a number of seniors on the roster. Now, obviously, Malia Courtney, the freshman, is who you want to keep your eyes on. Number 3 from Etown is a phenom. If she makes some shots, buddy, Katie barred the door. We saw her make 9 threes in a game last year as an 8th grader one time, and so you can't lose her. And I'm sure a lot of what Coach Peterson for Central Hardin is going to do is going to be based around trying to stop Malia Courtney and we'll see what they try to do to make that happen. We will go away for just a moment for the playing of the national anthem. All right, we're ready for some action here. The starting lineup's about to be announced. Again, I had not gotten any word on any injury or issue with Gracie Blair, but Gracie Blair Jr. averaging 3.5 points and 5 rebounds a game, usually in the starting lineup for this Lady Bruins squad. Not in uniform tonight. I will mention on the other side, just for grins and giggles, phenomenal athlete and someone who I think would have been a big contributor to this Lady Panther squad. Molly Durbin, she is in uniform. She's not going to play tonight. I talked to her before the game, but in uniform for the first time tonight. Went through warm-ups. Suffered a knee injury, back a ways. She was able to tough through some of her soccer season, but coming off some surgery, meniscus tear, several other issues, some dislocations. So good to see Molly Durbin in the uniform. Don't know when we'll see her playing, but hopeful for the Lady Panthers that she can get back in the lineup. For the Lady Panthers, the starting lineup, Maya Courtney, the big sister, averaging 14 points a game, the junior. Mabry Cochran, senior, averaging 10.5 and 5. Simone Hedsbeth, the freshman post, who's so strong, was such a big part in that big win over North Hardin a week ago. She just really asserted herself on the glass and defensively. Big job by Simone Hedsbeth. And then obviously number 25, Emerson Gregory, in the starting lineup tonight. Obviously we'll see Harper and Kristen Ritchie here soon, but that is your starting lineup for Coach Amber Courtney and the Lady Panthers. For Coach Glenn Peterson, starting lineup will include Juliana Stith, Hattie Duckworth, Samantha Nelson, Caitlin Huggins, and it looks like the sophomore Chloe Johnson in the starting lineup tonight. So we are ready for action. And again, one thing I didn't mention before, the first matchup back on December 17th at Etown was an absolute rout. We're hoping for a good ball game tonight, but Etown was able to win 73-44, 29-point victory. It was close at the half and just absolutely blew them out in the second half. But again, this Central Hardin squad has played well and beaten North and John, who've had some close games. And boy, Huggins looked like got the tip. Oh, knocked loose. Courtney couldn't quite finish on the other end, Malia Courtney, but rebound to Huggins. Wow, there's one already. Averaging 13 a game. Number 6 in the state. Looks like 2-3 zone look. Sam Nelson out top, finding on a diagonal. Oh, turnover. Looked like she had Hattie Duckworth. Great job, Emerson Gregory, getting in there. Three-pointer up, no good. Huggins fighting for it, can't get it. Nelson will run it down. Sam Nelson's got her first board. And so a couple of opportunities for the Lady Panthers here early. Malia Courtney not able to do it. Double team on Stith up top. They need to attack that. And Huggins was trying to get it to Chloe Johnson, and it was nowhere near. So 2 turnovers where it looked like they had some opportunities. So if you can get it to the middle there, and you're 4-on-3, whoever's got the ball's got to turn and attack the basket there. Malia Courtney quickly past Sam Nelson. Nelson does a good job to run that down. Man-to-man look for the Lady Bruins here to start off. Good job, Duckworth running through the screen. Malia Courtney working on Sam Nelson inside Simone Hedsbeth. Malia Courtney 3 on the way. Good defense right in her face. Stith's got the rebound. Up ahead to Nelson. Nelson's going to bring it back out. Cochran all over her. Bounce pass. Oh, Stith left open. Oh, off the mark. So nobody able to knock him down yet. Emerson Gregory with the rebound. Malia Courtney, good spin. Ball up off the front iron. Guess who with the rebound? Caitlin Huggins got one. Up ahead, Duckworth has it knocked out of bounds by Mabry Cochran. Wow, the early pace is frantic, as the Lady Panthers have gotten 3 good shots off, whereas the Lady Bruins only 1. They've had 2 turnovers. They throw it into Huggins over the top. She'll hand off. Stith, she's going to drive. Left hand scoop in and out. Boy, it was halfway down. Huggins rebound. Can't get that one to go. There's Hedspeth. Boy, not able to get the ball to go early here. Lady Bruins several good opportunities on that possession. So lid on the rim so far. Great pass, Maya Courtney. Hedspeth's going to get that one to go. And she'll open up the scoring. The freshman full court pressure here. Looks like 1-2-2 pressure. And here's Emerson Gregory knocking it away. Left hand. They're going to call a foul on Stith. She tried to keep her hands down and turn away, but the body contact had occurred. Stith's first, team's first. Emerson Gregory will go to the line to shoot a pair. Free throw shooting percentage is 80% on the season. One of the best free throw shooters on this Lady Panther squad. She'll make the first. She and Malia Courtney, the top 2 free throw shooters on this team. No dribble, nothing goes, puts it up, can't get it to go. Huggins has her 4th board, and we're not even 2.5 minutes into this ball game. And they're going to call a reach there, so they get a couple of quick fouls. That one on Maya Courtney, her first, team's first. As Stith was starting to drive the basketball to the rim again. Got to the rim just a little bit ago and was unable to get the ball to go in the basket. She needs to see the ball go in early. Really help her get going. Chloe Johnson's going to get it to Stith. She's guarded by Cochran here. It looks like a man-to-man look this time down the floor. Backdoor cut, knocked away again. 3rd turnover. On the way, open look for Malia Courtney. She can't get it to go, just a little short. It's kind of what we saw against North Hardin. She just came up a little short early in the ball game. Duckworth driving baseline. They're going to call that on Hedspeth. And that will send Hattie Duckworth to the line to shoot a pair. Second team foul on the Lady Panthers. 5:10 to go here. 3-0 Lady Panthers. The guests in front, but Duckworth's got a pair of free throws coming up. First one is good. Again, this is a good free throw shooting team. 68% as a team. Misses the second. Malia Courtney's got the rebound. She's a 62% free throw shooter, Hattie Duckworth, and couldn't get the second to go. Maya Courtney off the handoff screen. Left hand puts it up. Oh, Chloe Johnson thought she could run that down off of Chloe's hand. It will stay with the Lady Panthers here. They'll have it on the baseline. 3-1. 4:57 to go in the first. And I'm Paul Gray. Hardin County Education and Community Television here. Bringing you the action tonight. Malia Courtney working against Sam Nelson. Gets in the lane, driving. Not sure who they're going to call that on. Probably the reach. They'll call it on Sam Nelson. She's going to get a couple of free throws from that. That's a big deal, I think, for her. Malia Courtney to get to the line to make a couple of free throws and kind of get her shot sorted out here. First one is good. She struggled at North Hardin shooting the ball from the free throw line a little bit. Don't normally see that. She's 75% on the season, but she was in the 80% range before a rough night at North Hardin. I think she started 2 for 6. I'm not sure how she finished. Ooh, Johnson runs that down. It was tipped. Again, full court pressure. Nelson's got it as they beat the pressure. Stith's got it. Working against Maya Courtney. Nelson pump fake drive. Steps back. Looking to get it to Duckworth. Duckworth cut away. 5-1. Stith in the lane. Runner good. Juliana Stith on the board with her first bucket. 5-3 now. Lady Panthers in front here early. Man-to-man look here. Emerson Gregory driving. They're going to call a trip there on Chloe Johnson, her first, team's third. As their feet got tangled up, as Emerson Gregory made a nice spin move, it looked like she might get to the rim, and Chloe didn't stick her foot out. It just got tangled up trying to defend. Oh, boy. They're going to call Sam Nelson, and that kills. That hurts. She just tried to run through a screen. It's going to be number 3, Piper Wilcox, the 8th grader, checking in for Sam Nelson. As Nelson picks up her second foul. That hurts badly. especially without Gracie Blair in action tonight. They are very thin. Wilcox trying to guard Malia Courtney. They've got to switch that up. You can't put the 8th grader on Malia Courtney there. A little bit of a size, but she's doing a good job trying to stay in front right now. Maya Courtney, 3 on the way, off the mark. Chloe Johnson's able to run it down, gets it to Stiff. Huggins was running ahead. There's Wilcox, has it, 3 on the way, off the mark. There's Huggins' rebound. Trying to go back up, no foul called, and Maya Courtney's got the rebound. Going the other way in a hurry. Malia over the front of the rim and good. Malia Courtney's now got 4. 7-3 is the score. 3:28 to go. All the way back down the floor. Shot up and no good. They're going to call a foul on Emerson Gregory's. Hattie Duckworth was trying to drive the ball. Duckworth had a rebound there. Emerson Gregory will sit down. Kristen Ritchie will check in. Harper Gregory will check in. Simone Hedspeth will check out. Emerson Gregory picked up her first, team's 3rd. Over the top to Huggins there. Duckworth had a 3 and passed it up. Double team coming. Wilcox drives, but a lot of defensive pressure when she got double team. Malia Courtney mid-range, no good. Harper Gregory rebound. Mabry Cochran 3 on the way, off the mark. And there's Caitlin Huggins with another board. Stiff had it, gets it to Chloe Johnson, drive back to Stiff. They called a travel. I didn't see it. That doesn't mean she might not have shuffled her feet. Just couldn't see it from my vantage point. 7-3 is the score. 2:50 to go here. Nunnally Smith will check in, the 7th grader. She's a fantastic young player for this squad. You're going to be seeing a lot of her for years to come. Little sister Addie Smith, of Addie Smith. Addie graduated several years ago, played for the Bruins, big-time three-point shooter for this Bruins squad. Malia Courtney backdoor, had an easy look and couldn't get it to go. Nunnally Smith with her first rebound here. So a little bit of rough shooting from both of these squads. Ahead to Maya Courtney, she's got it easy, 2 in transition. So the quick rebound and run out. Wilcox will bring the ball inbounds here. Mariana Resto Santos will check in. Hattie Duckworth is going to check out. This is a young lineup for the Lady Bruins. 7th grader, 8th grader, sophomore, and a senior and a junior. So a little bit of everything there. Kristen Ritchie knocks that away, but it will stay with the Lady Bruins. 2:13 to go, 9-3. Only 3 points here, 6 minutes into play. Struggling to get the ball in the basket. Juliana Stitz had some decent looks as she drove the ball. Again, when they get past that double team, they're going to have to look to the rim. There she is, Juliana Stitz. She's got 5 of the 6 for the Lady Bruins here. Big three-point look. Maya Courtney open. She's going to pump fake drive. Ritchie open for 3, just off the mark. And Santos and Nunnally Smith both had the ball. They call it travel because of a dual possession from the same team. Got to communicate, got to talk amongst teammates there as they both scrap for the ball. Ritchie gets it in the post, guarded by Stiff. No good, ball's loose. Mabry Cochran comes up with it. Malia Courtney gets it to Harper Gregory. Harper on the drive, left hand. They're going to call Nunnally Smith for the foul. 1:33 to go. That's the 15th foul, but it was a shooting foul nonetheless. 2 coming up for Harper Gregory. 9-6 is the score. 2 free throws coming here. Harper will knock down the first. She's had a little bit of a rough year from the line. She's a good shooter, but just has not gotten in a groove there. 1 of 2 that time. Nunnally Smith will track it down. She's got 2 rebounds in her short stint on the floor so far here. Nunnally Smith, foot on the line, 2-pointer up, no good. Resto Santos has the rebound. Back out to Stiff, can't get it to go. And it's Maya Courtney with the rebound. Inside Cochran, quickly up the floor. They've gotten a couple buckets out of the transition. People just not able to get back and stop that possession. There we go. Opportunity to get in the lane. Wilcox just short. Good look. She gets her own rebound. Shot back up. They're going to call a foul on Malia Courtney. She did not like that. Looked like she had ball, but maybe a little bit on the arm. Wilcox go to the line to shoot a pair here. 52 seconds to go, 12-6. Lady Panthers in front. Stith couldn't get that three to go either, and Wilcox will make the first there. Huggins is going to get a 52-second break here, so she'll be ready for the second quarter. Chloe Johnson back in for her. Wilcox, second one short off the rim. Kristen Ritchie with the rebound. Everybody in the top 8 players at Etown have the rebound. There's a turnover going the other way now. Stith quickly up the floor. No foul called as Stith went to the rim trying to put the ball up. There was a lot of contact. She did not love that. Listen, Juliana Stith's a pretty good player. She's off to kind of a cold shooting start tonight. But I guarantee you she's not going to miss the entire rim and backboard unless there's some contact. And they're going to call a foul on Malia Courtney. Used to call it over the back. It's just a push is what they call now. That's her second. So their top scorer in a little bit of foul trouble. It looks like Olivia Hahn's going to check in probably for this last 30 seconds. And that was the 5th team. So Lady Bruins are going to go to the line. 12-7 is the score. And Chloe Johnson, who had good position there on Malia Courtney, will go to the line to shoot a couple. Good free throw made. Chloe Johnson, her first. So Olivia Hahn checks in, number one. Malia Courtney will go to the bench with 2 fouls. We'll see how quickly Coach Courtney will get her back on the floor. Oh, rattles in and out. Kristen Ritchie, great position, got the rebound. And maybe Cochran up the sideline, loses control of her dribble. Turnover back the other way. So the Lady Panthers had not turned the ball over for the first 7 minutes of this quarter, and now they've turned it over a couple times here. And with an opportunity to cut into this lead again, Coach Peterson's going to go back to Caitlin Huggins. Nunnally Smith will check out. Good minutes for Nunnally Smith, the 7th grader. Wow, giving good minutes to this squad here in the first. Stith working on Hahn. Ball knocked away. Piper Wilcox is going to run it down. Oh my, looking inside, long pass. No way that was going to get where it needed to go. Maya Courtney in the corner. Resto Santos, good defense on that, but there's Harper Gregory, another rebound. Courtney runner off the front of the rim, and there's Huggins with another board. Half court heave, just a little short, and it will finish 12-8 in favor of the Lady Panthers. Low scoring affair so far, and just rough shooting for both squads. Looks like there's a lid on both rims. This is Hardin County Education Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live streaming Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs, featuring Bark, Protect What Matters Most, BBTEL Stream, watch TV with your BBTEL app. BBTEL Secure or Safer Home awaits. BBTEL Blast, make the most of your Wi-Fi. Visit bbtel.com today. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Bardstown, Brandenburg, and South Louisville. For more information, go online at physicaltherapyky.com. So 12-8 is the score. Lady Panthers in front. Kind of a rough first quarter for both squads shooting the basketball. Caitlin Huggins, 7 first quarter rebounds. Unbelievable. Stith's going to get it to Duckworth. Back to Stith. Inside Huggins, working on Ritchie. She wants to go to the left hand. Off the mark, gets her own rebound. Put back is good. Caitlin Huggins has her first bucket of the ball game. And another board following her own miss. Resto Santos knocks it loose from Cochran. She gets it back. Tight defense being played there. Hans open for three. She'll let it fly. Rattles in and out. Harper Gregory just too strong. Takes that one away, but they're stiff. With a rebound. Other way. Resto Santos. Mariana gets the score. Nice take from her in transition. Inside, Gregory finds Ritchie out top. Three on the way. Off the mark. We've seen her start to make threes more and more in the last few weeks. Hahn gets the steal. Back in the corner. Harper Gregory, three on the way. Man, there's, again, just a lid on the rim right now. Resto Santos gets the rebound there. Quickly up the floor. Wow, Cochran just absolutely decimates Hattie Duckworth. She'll be called for the foul, her first. Team's first of the quarter. And Hattie Duckworth will go to the line to shoot a pair. She was 1 of 2 in the first quarter at the line. 64% free throw shooter. And the score is 12-12. A couple of quick scores from the Lady Bruins and a chance to take the lead, and they will. Their first lead of the ball game. And again, right now Malia Courtney sitting on the bench with 2 fouls over here on the Lady Panther side. Maya Courtney and Simone Hedsmith trying to carry the load, and Duckworth will make another free throw. 3 out of 4 on the game. 2 for 2 trip there. 14-12. Lady Bruins, 6:40 to go in the second period. Hans got it out top, guarded by Stith, running a little motion offense. Oh, lost it. It's loose, and it looks like they're going to say it was batted away by the Lady Bruins so that it will stay with the Lady Panthers. Because Maya Courtney lost control, and there was a mad rush for it. Cochran, crossover dribble. 3 on the way. Maya Courtney off the glass and in. Very fortunate and a good result for Lady Panthers. Back in front now, 15-14. Stith, floater off balance. Huggins rebound, not strong enough to get it back up and in. Resto Santos has the board. Oh, goodness. A lot of contact on that drive there. Duckworth, 3 on the way, off the mark. Huggins another board. Holy cow. Drive, Stith, can't get it to go. Huggins fighting for it. There's Johnson with the rebound. Santos no good. Johnson another rebound. She throws out. She had an opportunity there at the rim. Batted away, and it'll stay with the Lady Bruins. Wow. Couple of rebounds by Chloe Johnson, Caitlin Huggins, and even Mario Resto Santos getting on the glass there to extend this possession. Wow. Duckworth outside with it. Hahn on her, over the top to Stith. Santos open on the wing. They're going to go high post, knocked away. Huggins runs it down. Stith open for 3. It rattles in and out. There's Huggins. They're going to call Huggins for the foul that time. She's done that a couple of times and gotten away. If there's no contact, there's nothing in the rules of basketball that says you can't reach over and get the ball. If there's contact, however, and you're out of position, you're going to get called for that. That is Caitlin Huggins' first foul, team's first of this quarter. Runner in the lane, no good by Cochran. Wow. Another Huggins rebound. She's got 11 boards. Up ahead, Duckworth caught it. A lot of contact. No, Maya Courtney doesn't love that call. She was not even trying to initiate that contact. They just crashed into each other. And she's going to get called for the foul. So Maya Courtney picks up her second, team's second of the quarter. Duckworth back to the line. Rattles that one in and out. Malia Courtney going to check back in. So is Emerson Gregory. The 2 youngsters, Wilcox and Nunley Smith, back in for the Lady Bruins. Johnson and Resto Santos checking out. Hahn checking out. Maya Courtney checking out for the Lady Panthers. A lot of substitutions right there, and Duckworth will make the second. So she's 4 of 6 on the ball game. Piper Wilcox playing 2/3 court, man-to-man. Malia Courtney quickly around her. Emerson Gregory on the drive, back tap by Juliana Stith. It will stay with the Lady Panthers here. They'll have the ball on the baseline. 15-15 is the score right now. 4:55 to go in the second. I'm Paul Gray with Hardin County Education and Community Television. Malia Courtney on the drive. She's going to get that one to go. She had a lot of them that just kind of rolled off. That one rolled in. You'd expect to see more roll in than off with Malia Courtney. Double team now in the back court, isolating one. Cross court to Nunnally Smith. Nunnally Smith trying to cross over, about to lose the basketball, and it's Malia Courtney going to get the steal. You got youngsters in there with very little experience. That was off of maybe Cochran's leg and will go back to the Lady Bruins. Again, Wilcox, the 8th grader, Nunnally Smith, the 7th grader, and taking on some very experienced players. I know Malia Courtney's only a freshman, but she's been playing a lot of basketball in her life. Over the top to Duckworth. Duckworth is going to go in. That time doesn't get the call. Hedsmith with the rebound. Malia Courtney ahead to Cochran. Great one-hand baseball-type pass, and Cochran will take advantage of that and score it. 19-15 now. Lady Panthers back in front. This pressure is really making a difference. Duckworth has it knocked out of bounds by Emerson Gregory, and it will stay with the Lady Bruins here. We got a timeout called. I believe a full timeout called by Coach Peterson. Wants to talk about this pressure that's really starting to have an effect. I think they've got to maybe get Sam Nelson, even though she's got 2 fouls, back on the floor. This is a critical moment in the ball game as far as I'm concerned, because if Lady Panthers go on a 4 or 6 point run and go up by 8 or 10, it's going to be tough for the Lady Bruins to get back in it. So just down 4 right now. They really need to make something happen here. I would kind of throw caution to the wind. Maybe get a couple of your older players back on the floor. ETownSelfStorage.com, finally a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs, featuring video surveillance, climate-controlled self-storage, but also storage for RVs and boats, with electrical outlets in every spot to keep everything charged up and ready to go when you are. Go to ETownSelfStorage.com for more information. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling is a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located off the I-65 exit 91 on 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. So reset here. 19-15 is the score. Lady Panthers in front. Malia Courtney 2 fouls. Maya Courtney 2 fouls. Both on, Malia on the floor. Maya on the bench right now. And pass to Stith in the back court. And 2-3 zone, but they're really extending that zone to try to trap Juliana Stith out top and make the other girls hurt them. And right now, again, Stith does most of the damage offensively for this team. A good defensive strategy. Step back, finds Duckworth. Duckworth finds Wilcox. She's going to fire a 3 on the way off the mark. She's going to run down her own miss. Stolen away by Harper Gregory. I think they're going to call a held ball possession error. Will go to the Lady Panthers, I believe. Wilcox got her own rebound off the miss, then was tied up by Harper Gregory. So again, the 8th grader, Piper Wilcox, looking good out here, but again, just a little outmatched on the varsity floor here. Oh, nice look to find Harper Gregory wide open, a little short. Stith's got the rebound. Got 4 boards here in the first half. Pulls up at the elbow on the way. Easy bucket, Juliana Stith. She's got 7 to lead all scores. Malia Courtney now up the floor. Finds Harper Gregory. Reached just a silly foul from Juliana Stith. That's going to be her second. Team's second. So it's 19-17, Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers will have possession here. No free throws yet. Both teams are just 2 team fouls here. 3:09 to go in the second. Inside Hedsmith finds Malia Courtney cutting. Easy bucket in the lane. 3-foot floater off 1 foot. She's got 8. Nunnally Smith with the ball. Back to Juliana Stith. Wilcox ahead. Looking to get the ball to Huggins inside. Does. Huggins, oh, can't get it to go. Pressured by Hedsmith. Hedsmith has the rebound. Good opportunity. Can't get that to go, and Courtney unable to handle that one. Maya Courtney turns that one over. Just kind of went through her hands and bounced off her shoulder out of bounds. Lady Bruins doing a much better job than the Lady Trojans did, taking care of the basketball against pressure, but still some turnovers. Stiff from about 8 feet in the lane. That one's good. Juliana Stiff heating up a little bit here, getting some good shots in the mid-range. Maya Courtney working on Hattie Duckworth. Malia Courtney into the lane, finds Maya. Three-pointer good. Her second three ball of the half. 24-19, so a 2-point game becomes a 5-point game in a hurry. Piper Wilcox finds Huggins again. Huggins off the glass. Good look inside from Wilcox. Listen, Wilcox and Smith, they call a travel on Courtney, but Wilcox and Smith have played really well, folks. You've got a 7th grader and an 8th grader on the floor playing significant minutes here with not a ton of varsity experience, and they've played really well. That doesn't mean they're not a little outmatched, maybe in over their heads a little, but man, have they played some good minutes for this Bruins squad. She looked to shoot it there, finds Duckworth for 3, and it's good. Hattie Duckworth. She's got 7. 24-24, 154 to go here. Maya Courtney, deep 3 that time. There's Huggins with another board, leaping high in the air with great position. She gets it to Stiff. Stiff in the lane again, left hand scooper. Juliana Stiff, another bucket. Timeout called, 30-second timeout by Coach Courtney. 26-24, Lady Bruins in front. Etown Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company. It has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties in the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple, has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. West Point Bank, working better together. 1:39 to go here, 26-24. And the Lady Panthers will have possession here. Wilcox is going to go guard one-on-one full court pressure. It's Malia Courtney. Malia Courtney, I would think, would win that battle off. And Emerson Gregory 3 on the way. Off the mark, Malia Courtney's going to run that one down. They're just not making a lot of threes. Maya Courtney is, however, off the mark that time as well, but gets her own board. Knocked away, actually. Ooh, they're going to say it goes to Etown. I think that went off of Maya Courtney's shoulder, but Courtney had followed the shot. Stiff batted it away. It'll stay with the Lady Panthers. Over the top, Maya Courtney. They need to find Malia Courtney for a three-point look here. Good, tight defense, but in the lane easily is Malia Courtney for another bucket here. She's got 10. Not having a very good half, but she's got 10. It's amazing how great scorers are able to put the ball in the basket, and she is a great scorer. Over the top, another great pass, and Huggins will finish. So that's twice. Piper Wilcox has kind of thrown what looked like pretty dangerous passes, long passes. Foul is going to be called on Hattie Duckworth, her first personal, team's third. So 28-26, it'll be possession for the Lady Panthers. Kristen Ritchie will check in, Harper Gregory will check out. Emerson Gregory will inbounds the ball, and running off several screens, Malia Courtney will get it. I think she can get in the lane whenever she wants here. Emerson Gregory, nice spin, drive, boy, tough shot, left hand, gets it to go. She's got 3 points here. 30 seconds to go, 28-28, very important last 30 seconds here. Piper Wilcox has it, finds Chloe Johnson, 23, might not be a bad idea to hold for the last here. Don't know what Coach Peterson is standing up, but there's a turnaround jumper way off the mark. Headsmith will pick up her 4th rebound. 12 seconds to go, and the Lady Panthers can take the lead. If you hold for the last, you can't go in down at the half. Knocked away, though. Stitt's got it with 4 seconds. 3, 2, half quarter on the way. A little short. And this game will go into the halftime. Knotted up 28-28. A lot of fun out here on the ball court tonight. There's 2 teams fighting for district supremacy. See a couple of seniors giving Piper Wilcox hugs and pats, telling her what a great job she's doing out there on the floor tonight. This is an HCEC-TV student production, Division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, EtownSelfStorage.com, West Point Bank, and Etown Exterminating. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, Olivia Robbins, Emma Grace Brackett, Isaiah Washington, and Director Jeremy Miller. I'm Paul Gray calling the action for you. We'll be back in about 7 or 8 minutes to give you some stats from the first half and action from the second half in an exciting district matchup.
Hi, I'm Jarrett Cox with HCEC-TV, and I'm pleased to be joined by Sean Rich at Etown Exterminating. Thank you for being here.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here.
So, you were telling me before we started that you have been in business for 47 years, and it's been family-owned and operated this entire time.
Yes, this is a company that my parents started back in 1976, and I came in the company about 28 years ago, and I've been in the company ever since.
You know, I see your people all the time out working. They're working hard. They're doing great work to keep us safe from all those pests. And talk a little bit about kind of some of the pest control that you do.
We do a lot of residential and commercial pest control. We do a lot of monthly services that we do on a regular basis. We do termite control, where we put the little green stations in the ground. It's called Centricon. We do a lot of mosquito management and mold management.
You know, mold management, that's not something that I would have thought of that you do, so I'm glad that somebody's out there doing it.
Right.
You need to protect us from those mold men. So, you actually used to play sports.
Yes. In high school, I played basketball, and I ran cross country and track at Etown High School, and then I ran cross country at Georgetown College.
It's so impressive. You know, it's something that I wish I could have done. And the support that you have given us to allow people to be able to not only run track and play basketball, but people to be able to see their kids on TV. And that's such a special feeling. It's
a unbelievable that now that we can watch a lot of these sports. Growing up, we were lucky to have one little picture or maybe a videotape of one of our games. But it's unbelievable what you all do to go out there and to be able to put these kids on live TV and the exposure they get in the community. And we're just glad to be a part of it.
And we're really grateful for your support, because without you, we would not be able to do what we do.
Well, thank you.
So if somebody is in need of getting some, whether it's mold management or termite or even mosquito control, which is not something that I would have thought of either. I'm really glad somebody's keeping those pesky things away from me.
Yes.
If somebody needs that service, how do they go about contacting you?
They can call us on our phone. It's 270-737-6900, or you can get on our website and we have a contact us, and they can send us an email that way.
And that's muggabug.com, correct?
Yes, muggabug.com.
And like I said, you all do fantastic work. I see your men hard at work here around the studio, making sure that you're safe from all those bugs, and hopefully we don't have to worry about moles, but you never know.
You never know.
Sean, thank you so much for being here.
Okay, it's my pleasure.
And thank you so much for watching HCEC-TV. Let's get back to some great sports action.
Welcome back to Cecilia, Kentucky, on the campus of Central Hardin High School. The Lady Bruins locked in a battle with the visitors, the Lady Panthers of Elizabethtown. It's 28-28 at the half. Even up, and it's been a great first half. Malia Courtney, 10 points and 2 boards. Maya Courtney, 8 points and 2 boards. Mabry Cochran with 4 points. Simone Heads with 2 points and 4 rebounds. Emerson Gregory, 3 points. Harper Gregory, 1 point and 4 boards. for the Lady Panthers. For the Lady Bruins, Juliana Smith, 11 points and 4 rebounds. Caitlin Huggins, 6 points, 12 rebounds, averaging 13 a game, 6th in the state of Kentucky. She had 12 first-half rebounds with Caitlin Huggins. Pretty impressive. Hattie Duckworth had 7 points. Chloe Johnson 1. Piper Wilcox 1. Mariana Resto Santos with 2 points and 3 rebounds. So getting some production from some of the other players other than Juliana Stith. So Coach Peterson's got to be happy with how the Lady Bruins, without Gracie Blair in the lineup tonight, with Sam Nelson on the bench the entire second quarter and some of the first quarter with 2 early fouls. So you've got a couple of your key players sitting, but you're getting good minutes from Nunley Smith, Chloe Johnson, Mariana Resto Santos, and Piper Wilcox, all being productive on the floor, passing, rebounding, scoring, doing a little bit of everything just to kind of pitch in. They don't have to do a ton, but just a little bit to really kind of contribute to the effort. And we'll see what happens in the second half. The second half of the first matchup was a 5-point game at the half. Ended up 29 points in favor of the Lady Panthers. And we'll see if they can dominate the second half in a similar fashion here. They can maybe take advantage of some mismatches, but so far it's been an even matchup. Just 3 turnovers for the Lady Panthers that I don't do a great job tracking turnovers, but I may have missed a couple. But low totals for both teams. I had 6 turnovers on the Lady Bruins. They may have had 1 or 2 others. However, pretty good job handling the pressure. That's the one thing that I wonder about, is that full court pressure of the Lady Panthers. How long can the Lady Bruins continue to do a pretty good job handling that pressure? In the lane against Cochran, off the mark by Stith. Hedspeth's got it up ahead to Malia Courtney. Courtney finds Cochran, 3 on the way from the baseline. Well short. Stith's got the rebound, and she'll bring it up the floor. I think Malia Courtney's got to be a little more selfish. Long 2 from Stith. It was halfway down and then back out. Hedspeth another rebound there, and it's Malia Courtney now with the ball. Working against Hattie Duckworth. She's going to find Maya Courtney. Nice screen. Nice 2-man game there, but well played by Duckworth and Nelson, the two of the seniors for this Lady Bruins squad. Hedspeth out top. They're going to set some screens away. Double screen action. Malia Courtney 3 on the way. A little bit strong. Duckworth with the rebound. Good position and a good board there. Again, it's Cochran guarding Stith. Crossover move. Nice look inside. Wow, Huggins had a good opportunity inside. Nelson will get all the way to the rim. They're going to call a foul. She'll go to the line to shoot a pair. And that's going to be on Simone Hedspeth, her second, team's first of the quarter. A little surprised. Huggins caught the ball about 6 feet from the basket. Not really guarded and never turned to look at the basket. She's got to look to score. She is one of the top players on this Lady Bruins squad. Did a good job finding Nelson, and Nelson gets to the line. Her first point of the ball game. As again, she was in foul trouble early and did not play a lot in the first half. Again, she is a shooting specialist and proves it. 2 free throws there. 30-28 Lady Bruins on the board first here in the second half. 6:50 to go in the third. Lady Panthers running a double screen again there for Malia Courtney. Nice spin, easy bucket. When she gets in there, 3, 4, 5 feet from the basket and no one in her face, man, I just can't imagine she's not going to make them all. She missed a few in the first half. Nice pass out to Duckworth, just off the mark. Emerson Gregory's got the rebound. Quickly ahead, Malia Courtney, another spin. Again, Sam Nelson was there to stop her. Sam Nelson back tap, knocks it away. Huggins has it. Oh, great play by Mabry Cochran. Gets it to Malia Courtney for an easy 2. As the Lady Bruins had the basketball, and Cochran was able to get a good steal there. Inside to Huggins, off the mark. She had a good look. Johnson, good rebound. Duckworth, 3, just off the mark. Johnson, another good rebound. Couple on this possession to keep the possession alive. 32-30. Lady Panthers back in front. Sam Nelson working against Malia Courtney there. It's a man-to-man look. They're going to double up there. They're going to switch, actually. Here comes the double team. Stepping through, finding Nelson. Nelson driving, wild shot. There's Duckworth three. She got that one. Patty Duckworth, her second three of the ball game, gives the home team a 1-point advantage. Huggins picked up another board here to start off the second half. Her 13th board of the game. She's already got her average. Maya Courtney mid-range way off the mark. Hedspeth was standing on the line when she patted that back in bounds, and the Lady Bruins will have it. Some rough shooting. Again, the Lady Panthers traditionally, by field goal percentage and three-point percent, are significantly better shooters than the Lady Bruins. Nice defensive stop by Hedspeth there. But they're just not shooting the ball real well. They've had some big misses here to start this quarter. They may call Nelson for her third. Malia Courtney will go to the line. They're going to call Stith. Ooh, her third. Yikes. So Nelson doesn't get her third. Stith does. Malia Courtney will knock that one down. She's got 5 points here early. 3 minutes in. She's got one more free throw coming. Maya Courtney will sit down. Kristen Ritchie checking into the ball game. A little more size on the floor. I think Coach Courtney did not like some of those offensive rebounds she saw. Malia Courtney makes a pair. Again, 6 points here early in the third quarter. Kind of what I expected. I expected her to be a little more aggressive and take advantage of some matchups that she's got here. Huggins has it. Oh, knocked away by Hedspeth. Fight on the ground for it. I think they're going to call a held ball. I think possession error will go to the Lady Panthers as Hedspeth again getting her hands on the basketball. So a block shot, a couple of steals there for Hedspeth. She's doing some good work on the floor. 34-33 Lady Panthers. Timeout Lady Bruins. It's a 30-second timeout. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Watch From the Sidelines, a sports show featuring our student athletes and teams. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew. That includes Olivia Robbins, Emma Grace Brackett, Isaiah Washington, and Jeremy Miller. I'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact nfhs.com to subscribe today. 1 point advantage for the Lady Panthers. They'll have possession here off of the held ball. A little bit of a concern for the Lady Bruins. Juliana Stith picking up her third on that previous possession. She had a couple kind of silly ones where it was kind of a reach. And you can't afford those because if she's out, their number one scoring option on a team that doesn't score a lot would be out. Courtney driving, held ball, possession arrow back to the Lady Bruins. So Sam Nelson did a good job getting her hand on the basketball. Malia Courtney didn't love that. But they will set up their full court pressure. 1-2-2 full court pressure. Maybe Cochran at the head of that 1-2-2 pressure. Actually, it looks like a man-to-man look. It's just the way that the offense was set up. So man-to-man look. Now they'll double, trying to look for Huggins, and Emerson Gregory was there. Now double-teamed. They're going to call a foul as the ball was knocked loose. They're going to call Hedspeth her third. So now a little bit of foul trouble on the other side there. And looks like Maya Courtney will check back in and Hedspeth will check out. They do have a couple of bigs on the floor still, Kristen Ritchie and Emerson Gregory. So they can still kind of fight it out inside on the glass. 4:15 to go in the third. 1 point game. Lady Panthers in front. Stith working in the lane. One-on-one. She's a one-on-one wizard. She's got her first bucket of the second. 13 points overall. 1 point advantage, Lady Bruins. Man-to-man look for the Lady Bruins. It's Duckworth now chasing Malia Courtney. Pump fake, drive. She gets it back to Maya Courtney. Off the mark, way short. Save there, but Juliana Stith has it. Spins out, driving. And foul on Kristen Ritchie as Juliana Stith will get to the line. Ritchie picks up her first. Team's second, I believe. Team's third, that is. Stith wanted to take that there. She'd made her previous shot inside. Might have had the option to get the ball to Huggins there. I like your top scorer, however, being aggressive right here. They need her. They need her to make free throws here as well. Her first free throw attempt of the ball game. She's a fantastic free throw shooter. Juliana Stith, 83% on the season. That one almost came out, but it rattles, and stays in. 37-34, Lady Bruins in front. Leah Courtney with the ball here. Screen coming out front. Ritchie steps out. Hand off to Cochran. Courtney open three on the way, off the mark, well long. I've seen 4 air balls in the third quarter from this Lady Panther squad. Just not like them. They're a much better shooting team than that. And just a little out of sorts right now shooting the basketball. Again, this Lady Bruins squad is a pretty good defensive squad. Beat the full court pressure again. Stith step back three. Oh, she got it. Juliana Stith starting to feel it. 7 points here, 18 total, 7 here in the third. 40-34, 3 minutes to go. Leah Courtney driving, knocked loose by Stith. Wow, she cannot afford to reach. That could have been her 4th. Ritchie, another air ball. That is a 5th air ball by this Etown squad. And Coach Courtney wants a timeout. That's really smart because they just need to settle down. They're shooting the ball probably in spots where they don't need to shoot the ball. A little bit rushed, and so the result is some bad misses. And they're just not putting the ball in the basket right now. Leah Courtney has 6. That is all they have in this third quarter right now. This is a Hardin County Education Community Television student production. HCEC-TV's Division of Hardin County Schools live streaming channel and programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs, featuring Bark, protect what matters most. BBTEL Stream, watch TV with your BBTEL app. BBTEL Secure, a safer home awaits. BBTEL Blast, make the most of your Wi-Fi. Visit bbtel.com today. 6-point advantage for the Lady Bruins. This Lady Panther squad down 4, 5, 6 to North Hardin in the third. Won it in the fourth quarter in that one. A lot of it due to the pressure. Ooh, changes the call. He first said Lady Bruins have it, then he goes back to the Lady Panthers. And Lady Panthers, again, getting a turnover there. Haven't had a lot of turnovers first or second half, but there's a second turnover on the Lady Bruins here in this quarter. Leah Courtney driving spin. She's got Huggins there. People ready for her when she gets inside. Ritchie bounced around and off the mark. Huggins with the rebound. Quickly out to Stith, behind the back in the lane. Floater, teardrop good. And Stith is having herself a third quarter here. Kind of got going in the second. Surprised there, maybe Malia Courtney didn't pull and shoot. And there's Ritchie just past the free throw line. That one comes off. Chloe Johnson with another rebound. She's got 5 boards, doing a lot of good work tonight. Double team on Stith. Huggins coming to help, but she doesn't need it. Beats it. Chloe Johnson inside, blocked by Maya Courtney. So good job recovering by Maya Courtney. Ritchie will check out. Emerson Gregory will check in. And baseline out of bounds, 42-34, 8-point advantage. Wow, shocking. Nelson three, it rattled in and out. Boy, nobody went for the board. It just sat there for a minute. Maya Courtney comes up with it. Looks inside to Cochran. Guarded by Hattie Duckworth. Some good defense there. Maya Courtney finds Cochran. Knocked away. Turnover. And Sam Nelson picked it up. Boy, that was a very ill-advised pass, but Stith was able to come down with it. Finds, Johnson, nice pass across. Nelson, no good, way off the mark. Huggins rebound, gets it to Duckworth. Stith gonna drive. Double teamed out top, trying to go back through and split the double team. Couldn't do it. They're gonna call a foul. Who are they calling it on? There's a ton of contact. Wow. Called on Malia Courtney, her third. So the 2 leading scorers here both have 3 fouls. Stith picked hers up early in the third. Here late in the third, Malia Courtney picks that up over the top. Stith's got a drive. She's at the free throw line, just off the mark. Huggins, they're going to call Huggins for an offensive foul. She was trying to fight for position to get to that rebound, but a great job boxing out by Emerson Gregory. Was not going to allow her to get the position for that rebound. 42-34, Lady Bruins in front. They've had a couple of opportunities to extend that lead. And again, this Lady Panther squad has got to find some ways to score the basketball here. Maya Courtney, three on the way off the mark. Another one with no iron, knocked away by Cochran as she snuck up behind. Good play, but couldn't control it. Lady Bruins will have it here, but again, the Lady Panthers will be able to set up the full court pressure. This is so dangerous for the Lady Bruins whenever this Lady Panther squad can set up their full court pressure. Knocked away, and there's the turnover. There's the turnover. That's what this Lady Panther team can do to get back in this ball game, is create turnovers with pressure. Cochran, Malia Courtney open for three. Deep three is good. Guys, that's just what she did against North Hardin. She had struggled from the perimeter all game and made two big threes. Stith's got it, almost knocked away, very strong. Taking it to the rim. I think they're going to call a foul on Harper Gregory, and Stith will go to the line to shoot a pair. 83% free throw shooter. Harper Gregory picks up her first, team's fifth. 39 seconds to go, 42-37. And both Malia Courtney and Juliana Stith having a great third quarter. The two stars have really come to play here in the second half. Samantha Nelson will go to the bench, as Piper Wilcox will play the last 39 seconds here. Stith knocks down a pair. She's got 11 in the third quarter, 22 overall. Malia Courtney's going to pull for three again. Bucket. She's feeling it now. If she gets the range, she doesn't miss. That cuts it to four there. What was an 8-point advantage, and there's Harper Gregory, and they just got Juliana Stith for her fourth foul. She just can't challenge. She and Coach Peterson did not love that call, but now you've got the leading scorer for the Lady Bruins with four fouls. Gregory knocks down the first. Big take there as Harper Gregory created the turnover and went straight to the rim, into the body, made the officials make a call. And she makes a pair. I really don't think that without Juliana Stith, I don't think this Lady Bruins squad can, in fact, be successful here. So she's got to stay on the floor with four fouls. She beats the pressure herself, knocked away, but gets it back. Going to spin off balance, bucket and one. Wow, what a play. She beat the pressure of three or four. Lady Panthers, Maya Moore, who's checked in, is called for the personal. Stith will go back to the line. What a third quarter for Juliana Stith. The problem is she's now got four fouls. She's going to check out now with 10 seconds to go, and Sam Nelson will come in. I don't know. Again, I don't know that this Lady Bruins squad can operate effectively on the offensive end and against pressure without her on the floor. Duckworth against Malia Courtney. Malia's going to drive. Sam Nelson looked like she just took the ball from Malia. They're going to call Duckworth with the body. And I don't think the two officials agreed with that. I think they were calling that on the floor, because it was not Sam Nelson that they called for the foul. It was Hattie Duckworth they called for the foul. So it's going to be a baseline out of bounds situation as their fourth foul there. Duckworth's second, team's fourth of the quarter. And so they'll work the inbounds here. Cochran is open. Nelson will get there. Malia Courtney gets it back. She's going to fall away. Three. Got it. Wow. Malia Courtney heating up. The two superstars way more than super here. And it's 47-45. Malia Courtney, 3 threes in the last couple of minutes of that quarter. Just absolutely ate the lead that the Lady Bruins had gathered at that point. 15 third quarter points for Malia Courtney. She's got 25 here out of the team's 45. On the other side, $14 points for Juliana Stith in the quarter, 25 total. So both stars with 25 points on the ball game. Just to keep a little check on Caitlin Huggins, 15 rebounds to this point, for Caitlin Huggins. What a great ball game we're witnessing tonight. And both of these teams playing their guts out, and really this fourth quarter is going to be a lot of fun. I hate to see it determined by foul trouble, but it could go that way as Lady Bruins, Juliana Stith, if she picks up another foul, this Lady Bruins squad will be struggling to create offense. On the other side, you've got Malia Courtney with 3 fouls. Simone Hedsmith with 3 fouls. So a little bit of foul trouble on both sides of the floor, but the most significant players in the most foul trouble. Juliana Stith 4, Malia Courtney 3. We'll see if they can stay clean in the foul situation. With Malia Courtney heating up like this, she can literally make everything that she puts up now. And you're going to have to guard her everywhere. You cannot give her an inch of space. Once she crosses half court, you've got to be in her face. And I think she wants the basketball. I'll tell you that much. She had 15 in that quarter, and she's open. And there's another 3. Bounces off. Huggins couldn't get that one as Hedspeth was able to fight her for it. They're going to say it's off Hedspeth there as Hedspeth was able to knock it to Cochran, who couldn't quite finish. And Hedspeth, wow, just doing a great job battling inside. Nelson ahead against pressure, steps back, baseline, jumper is good. Sam Nelson's got 4 points. Nelson reached, and Courtney, boy, she had another possible look there if she wanted it. Maya Courtney inside to Hedspeth, finds Emerson Gregory, loves to drive. Right hand, no good. Maya Courtney's got it. Malia outside in the lane, 1-foot runner off the mark. And it's going to stay there. It was off Huggins. Huggins trying to pull in the rebound. Off one hand, couldn't get 2 hands on it. Malia Courtney's got it. Driving mid-range this time, and she's got that one. Yikes, people. Woo-hoo-hoo. Heating up is an understatement. Duckworth, oh, great pass there. Stith to the rim, and she's got it. Double teamed, a very difficult shot. Guys, this is fun to watch these two go at it. They are phenomenal. Great pass. Cochran's got the bucket. Official timeout. I'm not sure why. Not sure why the official's calling a timeout. Something to do with Juliana Stith. I don't have any idea. And she got hit or something, and they were making sure she was okay. Triple team on her. Huggins will bring it up. She tried to make a one-hand pass to Hattie Duckworth and just missed. She had Duckworth, but just off the mark on the pass. 51-49 Lady Panthers, and that turnover, those are the kinds of things that this Lady Panther pressure will cause you to do. Again, Stith was triple team. She finds Huggins. Huggins is bringing it up the floor. Huggins probably needs to jump stop and just put 2 hands on it, wait for help. She's out. Nunnally Smith back on the floor here. Nice cut by Heads, but she's inside working on Johnson. Right hand off the glass. She wanted that one, I could tell. She's got 4 points. Stith now double teamed ahead. Nunnally Smith's got it. She's got a little more ball handling maybe than Huggins. Oh boy, but she just threw that one away. Reverse layup, Malia Courtney, 2-point advantage. And timeout, Coach Glenn Peterson. And this is exactly what happened at North Hardin a week ago. North Hardin led the first 3 quarters, played good basketball, and the pressure of the Lady Panthers in the fourth quarter was too much, and they started turning the basketball over. Well, we've just seen 3 turnovers in the last minute by the Lady Bruins, and it's led to points on the other end. So it's now a 53-51 Lady Panther advantage, and the momentum has shifted. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Bardstown, Brandenburg, and South Louisville. For more information, go online at physicaltherapyky.com, etownselfstorage.com. Finally, a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs, featuring video surveillance, climate-controlled self-storage, but also storage for RVs and boats. with electrical outlets in every spot to keep everything charged up and ready to go when you are. Go to etownselfstorage.com for more information. 6:09 to play here in the fourth. 53-51, Lady Panthers. It is Lady Bruin possession, but there they are set up in that 1-2-2 full court pressure. Oh my goodness, a bad pass right out of the start there, as it wasn't even to Stith. Stith had position, and they couldn't find her. Another turnover. Oh, that is a travel up and down with the basketball. Hattie Duckworth did a great job contesting that shot, so it'll go back to the Lady Bruins. Piper Wilcox checking in, Hattie Duckworth checking out. It may be, I think we've got Huggins back on the floor here. Stith in the middle of the floor with the basketball. That's exactly what they want. They've got Wilcox now with it. Looking down the floor to Nelson. It's knocked out of bounds by Hedspeth. Nelson was looking for a foul call as there was a ton of contact there. But I think Hedspeth had her hand on the ball first. Working on Maya Courtney. Is Juliana Stith screen coming. Step back three. And they're going to call the foul on Maya Courtney. That'll be 3 free throws for Juliana Stith. 53-51, down 2. And Stith will go to the line to shoot 3. First one is good. That one rattles out. Hedspeth's got it. She's got 18 second half points. Oh, nice play by Nelson to get the turnover. And they're going to call a foul on Malia Courtney, her 4th. And now Nelson will go to the line. She got a little frustrated because she lost control of the ball. Tried to throw it off Nelson. Nelson caught it and went straight to the rim. First one is good for Sam Nelson. She got 5 points. That gives the Lady Bruins the lead back, 54-53. And she makes the second, so a 2-point advantage for the Lady Bruins. And here comes Malia Courtney working up the floor quickly. Maya Courtney going to drive left hand over Huggins, off the mark. Hedspeth fighting for it, but it's Johnson that comes up with it. And they'll get it back to Stith to set the offense. 5:20 to go here. Stith with the basketball. Screen coming. She finds Wilcox. Wilcox looking inside. Hedspeth with the steal. She did so much of that against North. Oh, Malia Courtney left open. She couldn't get it to go that time. Cochran fighting for it. She's got it. Emerson Gregory can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. And bucket. Great play, Emerson Gregory. Scrappy. 55-55, 4:50 to go in the game here. Again, full court pressure here, one-on-one right now. Here comes the trap. Get it to Nelson. Nelson's driving. She finds Huggins, who couldn't quite come up with it. It was a low pass. Timeout, Coach Peterson, before the any sort of tie-up or change of possession could occur. And they'll go talk it over. On the Central Hardin bench, they'll have possession underneath the basket on the baseline when we come back to action. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located off the I-65 exit 91 on 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. In the second half alone, Malia Courtney has 19 points, 29 overall. In the second half alone, Juliana Stith, 18 points. She's got 29 overall. I'm telling you what, if you wanted to come watch two superstars duel, this is exactly what it looks like, folks. Amazing basketball from both of these girls coming through in a big ball game in district play. Nelson open outside. She pump faked, not going to take the shot, working against Cochran. They'll get the ball stiff. Maya Courtney all over. That's probably their best matchup. Cross to Johnson. They find Nelson. Nelson thought about the three, almost lost it. Hands off to Stith. Stith going to drive against a ton of pressure. Wild left-handed throw. Didn't love that shot. 8th rebound for Hedspeth. Malia Courtney working against Piper Wilcox. Wilcox on the drive. Nice look. Good defense there. And Hedspeth's got an offensive rebound. Maya Courtney open. Not that time. And there's Huggins that time with the rebound. Quickly up the floor. Too far under the basket. Couldn't get it to go. Hedspeth's got 10 rebounds now on the ballgame. She is such a factor. Cochran misses one. Emerson Gregory's got, Malia Courtney open. Pump fake. Mid-ranger. Got it, Malia Courtney. 2-point lead with 3.5 to go. Lady Panthers in front. 57-55. Piper Wilcox with it. Steal by Emerson Gregory. Malia Courtney's open for three. Huggins trying to close out, can't get it, but no box out. No box out, and an easy bucket for Malia Courtney. By the way, I'm running out of room for on the stat sheet for Malia Courtney. 4-point game. Up ahead, Sam Nelson working against Emerson Gregory. Can't get it to go. There's Hedspeth with another rebound. Hedspeth absolutely dominant on the glass here in the fourth quarter. Great pass. Malia Courtney blocked. And there's Stith with the rebound. 4-point game. Stith weaving through all of the Etown players. They're all guarding her, and she turns it over. Wow. Throw ahead to Maya Courtney and a turnover the other way. They had two, both Courtney girls, all by themselves up the floor, and it was overthrown. Piper Wilcox will check out. Hattie Duckworth will check back in. 4-point lead for the Lady Panthers right here. Again, frantic pace. They need, both teams need to just kind of settle down and play how they've been playing and not get out of control here. Breaking the pressure, Duckworth's got it. That extra ball handler on the floor is super helpful there. Over the top to Huggins, great pass. Huggins didn't have a lot of room, but she got the score. She's got 8 to go with her 16 rebounds. Only 4 rebounds here in the second half. Hedspeth has been a dominant force here in the second half. Just short. That time Huggins got the board. Up ahead to Sam Nelson. Hattie Duckworth by herself ahead. Can't get it to go. Chloe Johnson has the rebound. Fighting for it. There's Huggins. Open. Way off the mark. Just threw that up early. Just way out of control as Stith let it go without really getting anything set there. Duckworth couldn't come. Oh! Stith saw the pass. Gets in the lane. Stops it. Bucket! Juliana Stith. The duel continues. Unbelievable, folks. Maya Courtney with Duckworth on her. Left hand no good. Huggins rebound. I'm telling you, she and Hedspeth are battling in there. That is an absolute scrap. Knocked away by Hedspeth. Oh my gosh. Dude, head-to-head contact. There's Maya Courtney just ran over Hattie Duckworth. That's got to be some kind of intentional foul. I mean, that was an absolute tackle. I have seen smaller collisions called for 15-yard penalties. Well, that's against Patrick Mahomes. I'm not a hater. Sorry, folks. 59-59 is the score here. Lady Bruins possession. They're double teaming Stith, but she gets it anyway off the inbounds. Triple team there. Over the top to Huggins inside. No, can't get it up. Great defensive play there. Nelson's got it. Emerson Gregory made a great defensive play. Nelson off the glass and in. She's got 8 points in the second half. 2-point advantage, Lady Bruins. Malia Courtney crossover in the lane against Nelson. Foul called on Nelson as she got her with the body. 3 fouls on Nelson. Oh my goodness. I am seeing some very tired players on the floor, including Sam Nelson. Lady Panther timeout. Goodness gracious. I see a lot of people sucking wind here. And again, the Lady Bruins a little less depth than the Lady Panthers. That was a factor in that first game. That was early in the season. And I think this Lady Bruins squad is well conditioned and has looked good all game. But you can see them starting to tire. That pressure is so tough to keep up with all game long. Second half for Malia Courtney, 23 points, total of 33. Juliana Stitt has 20 in the second half, total of 31. A 2-point advantage for the Lady Bruins right now. And again, Huggins and Nelson have come through here in the second half late. I'll tell you, on the other side, other than Malia Courtney, it's absolutely Simone Hedspeth who has been battling Caitlin Huggins and giving Huggins all she can handle on the glass. Been very good on the glass. Simone Hedspeth did a great job in that North Hardin game against a great post player, Destiny Scott. At times out-rebounding her. So two of the better post players, the freshman Simone Hedspeth, just showing how strong she is and how gritty she is to be able to rebound the basketball in those circumstances. So 2 free throws coming for Malia Courtney to try to tie this thing up with 1:23 to go. Oh, we're headed down the stretch, folks. First one's good. It bounced around, hit the rim 3 times, and it falls. And she's got 35 on the ball game to the 31 of Juliana Stitt. What a fun game to watch. Sam Nelson pump fake. Looking across court. Duckworth, 3 on the way. Front iron. If she'd have followed it, she might have had it, but there's Emerson Gregory with a big rebound. Malia Courtney out front. Tie ball game. 1:05 to go. Maya Courtney driving. Floater on the way. It's short. Stitt's got it. It's batted around a couple times. And the Lady Panthers have it. Malia Courtney from the free throw line. She's money. She's got that one as well. 2-point advantage for the Lady Panthers. The ball went off of Stitt's leg, then off of Hedspeth's leg, and then back off Stitt's leg. And the Lady Panthers came up with possession there. 40 seconds to go. 2-point game. Stitt in the lane. Easy bucket. She just gets where she wants to go. They've got to have Maya Courtney guard her. Maybe Cochran, such a good player, but cannot handle one-on-one Juliana Stitt. Malia Courtney should have shot that 3, but they're going to try to hold for the last. It's tied, 63-63, 20 seconds to go. They want the last shot. You don't want to foul Malia Courtney, I'm just telling you. She'll make 2. Do not swipe or swing at her. Out front, driving, 7 seconds, 6, 5. She backs it out with 5. She finds Maya Courtney, deep 3. Don't love that shot. Oh, Hedspeth rebound at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. Wow. What a series. And I'm seeing 3 of the Lady Bruins girls with their hands on their heads, exhausted. And again, that Lady Panther squad with a little more depth, playing a few more players. Again, some of the young players for Lady Bruins did a great job of giving them some minutes in the first half. But, again, there's just not as much depth. It's 63-63. We're going to go to a 4-minute overtime here. Etown Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple, has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. West Point Bank, working better together. I would almost consider, if I were Coach Peterson, using some timeouts just to give my girls a rest. If you get a couple frantic up and down the floor possessions, you just might need a rest here and there. What an amazing ball game here tonight. 2 top teams in the district, and they are playing like it tonight. The 2 top players in the district, and man, are they playing like it tonight. Amazing performance from Stitt and Malia Courtney. I didn't love that last possession for the Lady Panthers. I think Malia Courtney got into the lane and then backed it out with about 6 seconds to go. And they get the ball knocked away. Stitt has the possession as Huggins won the jump. Left-hand drive. Here comes a double team. They're going to double team her as much as they can. Johnson's got it in the post. Turns right hand off the mark. Maya Courtney rebound. Good rebound for Maya Courtney. And here they come. working against Duckworth. Left-hand drive. Tough shot, Maya Courtney. She's got 10 on the ball game to go with 5 boards. 2-point advantage for the visiting Lady Panthers, and there's Stith. She gets into the lane again, going all the way to the lane and gets the bucket. Juliana Stith, another one. Tie ball game at 65, just 3 minutes to go. Maya Courtney driving. Malia Courtney out front. It's Sam Nelson who's gotten the assignment here. And Malia Courtney wants to back it off a little bit here. And she's going to set the offense. Here comes a screen and another screen. They're going to have to switch a couple times. They did not communicate well, and Malia Courtney got a good look as 2 screens came, and Sam Nelson couldn't fight over both screens. Somebody, either Caitlin Huggins or Chloe Johnson, had to call for that. And there goes Sam Nelson, and Hedspeth will be called for the foul. That's her 4th, and Nelson will go to the line to shoot a pair. 67-65, Lady Panthers, and Nelson at the line. That's Hedspeth's 4th foul. I don't want to see anybody foul out. You got 3 players with 4 fouls. I just want to keep everybody on the floor and play this thing out as well as everyone has played. Short. Nelson comes up short on the first. Got to finish these free throws late in ball games, in this case in overtime, in fact, here. That one's good. Sam Nelson. She had 8 in the second half. Malia Courtney finds Mabry Cochran. Cochran, between the Courtney girls. I'm not sure who that was to. I think it was to Maya, who was cutting but threw behind her. I don't know if that's true or if she expected Malia to come more to the ball. 1-point game, Lady Bruin possession. And Stith, that's the easiest time she's had getting her hands on the basketball in a long time there. Over the top, Sam Nelson's got it, pump fake. Thought about the, oh my goodness, shot a 3. Oh my land, in Malia Courtney's face. I thought it was a completely ill-advised shot. Sam Nelson lighting it up here and late in the game. There's Hedspeth with another offensive board and putback. Amazing play. Simone Hedspeth dominant in the second half on the glass. She's got 9 boards in the second half. Working 1-on-2 here is Juliana Stith. She needs a little help. Here comes Caitlin Huggins to get it. Hedspeth, that's going to be her 5th as she almost ran over Nelson that time. She's had a couple big collisions holding her back. I think she'll foul out there. That really hurts this Lady Panther squad. I wanted to keep everybody on the floor because they played so well. And that's Hedspeth's 5th. And it'll be Kristen Ritchie to check in. So Sam Nelson go to the line to shoot a pair here. Got the first. That'll break the tie with 1:55 to go. It's 70-69. I can't say enough about how Sam Nelson's played in the second half and here in the overtime. 5 points in overtime. That one rattles in as well. 6 points in the overtime. Unbelievable finish. Nelson, remember, didn't play much in the first half because of foul trouble. Man, the second half and overtime had been an absolute performance for her. The senior coming up big. 71-69, just a 2-point game. 1:42 to go. Lady Panthers a bucket, and they're tied back up. Ritchie on the post, turn and score, Kristen Ritchie. I'm telling you, she has a good post game. She's been trying to shoot threes more lately. Tie ball game at 71. Can anybody say double OT? Hattie Duckworth 3 on the way, just off the mark. Huggins fights for it, gets the rebound, can't get it to go. Knocked loose, Nelson has it, she'll reset. Huggins had an opportunity there, and I expect her to be tough on the glass with no Simone Hedspeth. Duckworth in the corner. Johnson there on the inside. Didn't want the shot. Nelson does. I guarantee you Nelson does. That's off the mark, though. Emerson Gregory with the rebound. 71-71. We're on under a minute to go. Does Coach Courtney want to hold it for the last here? They're going to have a timeout and talk it over. 48 seconds to go. 71-71. Nelson had a look at a 3 there. Huggins had an opportunity at the glass after a rebound for a putback and couldn't get that one to go either. Couple big misses on that end, and now Lady Panthers have the ball and have possession, have an opportunity. Maybe they'll hold for the last here. I'm not sure what the strategy will be for Coach Courtney. This is an HCEC-TV student production, Division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, ETownSelfStorage.com, West Point Bank, and Etown Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Watch From the Sideline, a sports show featuring our student athletes and teams. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, including Olivia Robbins, Emma Grace Brackett, Isaiah Washington, and directing tonight, Jeremy Miller. I'm Paul Gray on the mic, just loving this gig because this is a fun ball game to watch. I hope there's a lot of you on tonight watching with us and enjoying this ball game. Doesn't get much better than this. Two stellar performances by two of our area's best. The teams backing them up, supporting them, and playing good ball. And with 47 seconds, we'll see what Coach Courtney wants to do here. There's Cochran with the ball. They may hold it as they're running a set outside where they're kind of weaving and setting screens. They're going to hold for the last. I guarantee it. 34 seconds to go here. Tight defense. You don't want to foul, and there is a foul. I think the home team, though, has a number of fouls they can commit before the Lady Panthers will go to the line. So that's just the second team foul. There's two more fouls before the Lady Panthers will go to the line. So they can be aggressive. 28 seconds to go. 71-71. Lady Panthers want the last shot again. They're going to run the same weave. Set screens, the three guards. Somebody could jump the passing lane and try to get in the way of it. Like right here. Here comes a double team on Malia Courtney. Courtney driving. There's a triple team, and she throws it off of the Lady Bruins. They had her cornered, but she throws the ball off the leg of one of the defenders. Timeout called by Coach Courtney. There's only 8 seconds to go. They ran it all the way down. They'll have a baseline out of bounds. They'll get to actually run a set play here, which I love for Coach Courtney and the Panthers. They've got a great opportunity to get a good look here. This time, hopefully for their sake, not a deep three, but something going at the rim. Again, I'd be looking for Malia Courtney or Maya Courtney running to the rim, catching and driving, maybe off of a screen. They've really been effective with that double screen, where the Lady Bruins have not always communicated to make sure someone picks up the person with the basketball. And if you got time to set up the double screen play with a catch and then screen, one of the screeners can roll, and you're going to get yourself a good opportunity going at the basket, not stepping away or deep. I'm seeing about 3 of the people who aren't going to be playing, there's 5 now, laughing like there's some sort of special play on here. Let's see what Coach Courtney has drawn up. And they've got 4 across the baseline here. And Sam Nelson has Malia Courtney. This is going to be a tough set here. Good switch there on Malia Courtney. Steals the ball. It's knocked loose. The ball's loose on the floor. They're going to say the Lady Panthers have it. I don't know. There was a scrum over here. Could have been off Kristen Ritchie, but it was, wow, people hustling for the ball. Great defense by the Lady Bruins. And Stiff got her hands on the ball, but the ball was just knocked loose. There's Emerson Gregory. There's a cut by Cochran. Nobody guarded. Bucket and the foul with 2 seconds to go. So a great play there. Whoever had the person bringing it out of bounds didn't even guard. And Mabry Cochran ran completely unguarded to the rim, took the pass back, and had an easy bucket. And so 2-point advantage with a chance to make it a 3-point advantage. Folks, that looks like the game-winning play with just 2 seconds and the Lady Bruins needing to go the length. I'd almost miss this because then it's a throw-up full court. And there's a miss. Ooh. Huggins has the rebound. It's a timeout. It's Coach Peterson with 1 second now will get to draw something up. They ran a second off there on the rebound. And whoever, I couldn't see who it was. Whoever was guarding the inbounder was maybe double teaming Malia Courtney, just thinking this is where we gotta have our attention. Nobody guarded the inbounds passer. In a lot of cases, basketball experts will tell you the most dangerous person in a late game situation like that is the inbounds passer. You throw it in, you make a cut, and they throw it back to you. And that's exactly what happened. Mayberry Cochran, after she threw it inbounds, sprinted toward the rim. She got a great pass and scored the bucket. Wow. Great play, heads up, exactly what you'd expect from Mayberry Cochran. She's played really well all game long, but no bucket bigger than that. 8 points, 3 rebounds for Mayberry Cochran. $39 points for Malia Courtney. $35 for Juliana Stith. Insane ball game. Nothing bigger than what's going to happen right here. They've got to get someone cutting deep, and Sam Nelson's just going to throw it over the top, I would suspect. They've got to look down the floor, duck where she can't get it there. No way to make that happen, because there was a big collision on the other end of the floor. As, listen, 1 second, 2 seconds, not enough time in the high school girls basketball game really to score off of a full court situation. Guys, you can't see a better ball game than that. Both teams surged in front. The other team would come back, and we had amazing finishes both in regulation and at the end there. Mayberry Cochran dealing the knockout blow on such a heady play after she inbounds. I don't even know if that's what they had drawn up, but she saw that no one was standing there, and she sprinted at the rim. And so that's an amazing play from Mayberry Cochran. I'd sure love to keep watching a ball game, because that was one of the most fun games I've watched in a long, long time. Great basketball. Got to say, Coach Courtney, great job working her athletes in and out. Great job by Coach Peterson as well, as they just did a great job. They did a really good job against the pressure. So, wow, what a ball game. Huggins finished with 20 rebounds. You got to give Simone Hedsmith a ton of credit, as she finished with 13 rebounds herself to go with 6 points. An amazing finish to an amazing ball game. I just can't say enough, as both teams were beyond expectation tonight. Really didn't see that kind of a game coming. I thought there might be a good ball game tonight. Two teams really fighting for the spot, and now you really got to think Etown is just completely in the driver's seat for that number 1 seed. They've got to get by John Hardin and North Hardin, obviously, and this Lady Bruin squad, you know, on a 7-1 stretch over the last 8 games, they showed why. They showed why they are really playing some of their best basketball of the season right now, and just a tough performance from both teams. Love to see good basketball. Love to see two teams playing so hard, scrappy on both sides. And we may see that one again. I don't know if that'll be a first or second round matchup at district, if that would have to be a final or a semifinal. But, wow. Can't say enough about that. I can't say enough about our crew. Thanks to Jeremy Miller, Isaiah Washington, all those who were working so hard tonight. Certainly Emma Grace Brackett, Olivia Robbins. Thank you to all you guys for your hard work bringing the action on a fun Friday here at Central Hardin High School. And a big victory for the Lady Panthers. Congratulations to them. And I'm hoping to see round 3 of that at some point here as we get into the postseason. But, boy, a lot of fun had tonight by all. And Lady Panthers come out on top. Big 2-point victory in overtime. This is Paul Gray for Hardin County Education Community Television. Good night, everybody.